this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now in the hands of our Assistant City Clerk.
This is the pre-meeting of the Mobile City Council, Tuesday, October 15th. We have approved of minutes of October 9th.
Any issues, anyone? Okay,
Appeals, we have requests for waivers of the noise ordinance at 540 Texas Street on November 1st from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. and at the Kennedy Cox House on December 31st from 9 p.m. until 1 a.m.
are you good, Councilman Carroll?
Let me look at the second one before 10:30.
Yeah.
Madam Clerk?
Public hearings. Today is the public hearing to declare the structures at 373 Fredonia Street, 159 Union Avenue, 1302 Flicker Court, 1551 Navco Road, and 5661 Hunter Street, public nuisances, and order them demolished.
Okay.
Public hearings to fix costs for demolition of the structures at 1859 Jones Avenue, 952 Minor Street, 2150 Pleasant Avenue, 2434 Redmond Street, 360 West Highland Avenue, and 1508 Lemon Street. Today is the public hearing to consider the application of Care Ride Transport to operate a sedan service. Presentation of petitions and other communications to the council. Melissa Gates will speak about the progress in removing inappropriate books minors have access to in the library. Reggie Hill will discuss the Civic Center, contracts and inventory list, ARP, affordable housing, claims, and municipal voting precincts. Apostle Valenia Green will discuss abuse and neglect in the community towards the poor and disabled. Resolutions held over 08955 through 08959 are approving bid for promotional items and purchase orders to Alabama Pool Works for pool chemicals, to Dana Safety Supply for transporting of vehicles to municipal garage, to Meltwater News US for subscription, to social media management and broadcast data monitoring services, and to NextGen Asset Management for consulting services for implementation of software. 23960, accept right-of-way deed for a public road, Spring Hill Court retaining wall improvements. 25961, accept the release of permanent sewer easement from and grant a permanent sewer easement to the Board of Water and Sewer Commissioners. 47962 and 963 are consider ascending to the vacation of a portion of right-of-way located on Ellis Avenue and waiving the fee for the vacation on Ellis Avenue. 964, authorize settlement agreement and release of claims.
Councilman Davis?
Can we come back to Ellis Avenue? How do you feel about waiving the fee on that?
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. We've done it for everybody else support.
I'm sorry?
We've done it for others before, so I'm okay with it. We're talking about $13,000 waiver of the fee for, what is it? How many houses are going in there? 13? It's 20 houses? Yeah, okay. So we're talking about a $13,000 waiver of fees for 20 affordable houses in the neighborhood that truly needs it. I'm fine.
Thank you.
Consent resolutions being introduced. 37969, recommend approval to the ABC Board for issuance of a restaurant retail liquor license to Glenwood Yacht Club at 2100 Airport Boulevard. 970 through 974 are declaring the structures public nuisances and ordering them demolished. 975 through 980 are fixing the cost for demolition of the structures. 981, authorized removal of weeds, group 1660. 982, assess cost for removal of weeds, repeat weed lien, group 78. 983, 984, and 985 are approving award a special bonus to the Public Works Employee of the Month, Firefighters of the Month, and Officer of the Month. 1000, honorarily rename Ivis Avenue to Mr. and Mrs. Eddie Hines Senior Way. Resolution is being introduced. 01986, authorized purchase and sale agreement with the Newark Group for land on Poplar Street for the Mobile Greenway Initiative Segment 5. 01987, authorized agreement with Ransom Cleaning Service for soft wash of History Museum of Mobile, Gulf Coast Exploring, and the Telecommunications Building, $27,600. 01988, authorized amendment to agreement with McElhaney Construction for 2024 annual storm drain maintenance, increase of $1,217,650.54. 08989 and 990 are approving purchase orders to Gulf States Distributors for rifle ammunition for the police department, $19,845, and to Precision Delta Corp for Winchester ammunition for the police department, $102,249.54. 21991, authorized contract with Georgiana Petrask to provide tennis lessons for Parks and Rec, not to exceed $80,000 per year. And 21992, authorized contract with Tyler Schofield to provide racket stringer services for Parks and Rec Department, not to exceed $80,000 per year. 37993, consider the application of Care Ride Transport to operate a stand service. 60994 through 997 are authorizing settlement agreements and release of claims. 01999, authorized purchase and sale agreement with One Water for property located at 10 North Water Street. Call for public hearings, 41998, call for public hearing to consider rezoning property located at 2301 McFarland Road from R1 to R3, scheduled for November 19th. Announcements.
Council,
Mr. President,
Penn and Carroll and Gregory.
thank you, Mr. President. Just clarity, 01988, is that the contract, Nick, that we was talking about, you had mentioned earlier? Okay.
Carroll,
On the tennis lessons, where are they being given?
All over, usually. Good morning. The tennis lessons, most of them are given either at the Copeland Cox Tennis Center or Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor?
Yes.
Are they free to the public?
No.
So they
So-
pay for the tennis lessons?
So yes, they pay for the tennis lessons. This is not to exceed the amount that we give them out each year. So it is, the folks sign up online and they pay us, and then we pay them out, the instructors, when they do their lessons.
Okay, so the $80,000 isn't coming from our coffers, it's coming from monies that we receive.
That we receive from registration.
You know, I was just curious, we have a great tennis court at Lions Park. I didn't
Oh, they
know
do lessons over there
They
too.
do
Yes.
lessons over
We-
there. That's why I was asking, where were they? Okay,
Yes.
that's great.
Gregory,
Yes, just a reminder, this afternoon, we have a committee of the whole talking about the library. And I had asked Pavonia if she would get in touch with the executive director to ask her, when we come to the meeting today, to provide us with information on their processes, how selections of books are made, what they are doing, what the state requires, that sort of thing, so that we are all up to speed on exactly, what the rules are and what they do, and just be able to ask them any questions.
anyone else? Anything from the administration? Okay, all right, we'll see each other in 10:30.
And then